All right, good afternoon. I certainly hope and pray that all is well. I hope you all are having a wonderful day. Okay, we're just going to get into it here. So every now and then, I'll have these, I guess you could, intuitive thoughts about things, and then it is confirmed in some way, shape, or form. Okay? So I'm going to continue on with this, what I've been talking about, what the injustices that people have tried to do to me. Okay. So this is pendulum I'll be using. Okay. Those of you who are new here, what is yes? Okay, thank you. Stop, please. What is no? Okay. All right. What is maybe? Okay. Thank you. What is I don't know? Okay. Now, one thing that's really interesting. These people who I know, quote unquote family and whatnot, not family, have tried to paint me out to be some evil, hearted monster of a person. Okay. Am I an evil hearted, hateful person? Okay. No. Okay. People tried to paint me out to be that. Mm-hmm. Okay. People that were close to me tried to paint me out to be that. Okay. So these people were gossiping to others, telling them I was mean and evil and hateful and all of these types of things. Okay? All right. Yes. Everybody's gone. Am I that? No. Have I ever been that? So these people who were trying to paint me out to be that and gossiping and lying and saying that I was that, these were people who knew that I was not that. Is that correct? Okay. Thank you. Stop, please. Are these people who knew I was the exact opposite of that? Okay. Are these people who I was very caring, loving, and kind to, and compassionate, nurturing, and all that shit? Okay. Now, don't you think that because you've done all of this kind of manner of ridiculousness to me, that I'm ever going to stop being that kind, compassionate, loving person that I am? Because one time, this was a long time ago, I almost did that. And it came to me, I heard the voice of the Lord say to me, don't you stop being yourself because of some damn fool. Okay. Now, the comment that I got the other night about you need to heal and blah, 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 this, that, and other, we have already determined that was Zarita. Okay, Lee, August, Aru, whatever the fuck she calls herself. Okay, all right. That was her behind that made that comment. Okay. So, was she trying to, well, it's few things she was trying to do. But was she trying to insinuate in some way, shape, or form that because of her betrayal and the rest of them, that I was somewhere brokenhearted and hurt? Is that what? Okay. Am I brokenhearted and hurt behind her betrayal and backstabbing, or any of the rest of them family members? See, like I said before, look, that shit wasn't nothing new to me. You gave yourself a lot more importance in my life than you deserve. Because if the lady I thought was my mother, birth mother, if I wasn't hurt behind that, I damn sure wasn't going to be hurt behind you. I already saw you for what you were. You made that clear. Okay. And our Mitra show made it clear. Everything she said about you, I come to see was 1,000% true. And wasn't none of it nice. But it was also that condescending shit I talked about the other night. That judgmental shit that I talked about the other night that people have been doing all my life. Okay. Anyway, let's keep going. Now, there's somebody coming in here. 1 minute they thumbs up, they take it away. Thumbs up, take it away. Thumbs up, take it away. Is Desiree doing that? Thumbs up, take it away. Thumbs up, take it away. Thumbs up, take it away. I guess that's supposed to agitate me or irritate me. I thumbs up all my shit. My thumbs up is the most important thumbs up of them all. Or whoever the hell is doing it. Okay. All right. Was I or have I been a Queen of Cups to all of these people? Okay. For those, y'all know what the Queen of Cups is. Hey, look, she keep doing it. Okay. Am I still a Queen of Cups? I'm all of them. The Queen of Cups, the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles. There's all that shit. Okay. But I can be those in reverse too, the yin and the yang. Just like you said. At Tanya's little overnight thing. Sometimes bitch, sometimes not. Okay. Did someone in all of this, I know they was doing the black magic witchcraft on me. Y'all was doing that. But did someone go overseas, okay, to some practitioner overseas to do some practitioner over there to do some black magic on me? Okay. More than once? Okay. More than one person? Just one person. Okay. Is this what someone is planning to do now? To go overseas and find some silly ass practitioner to do some black magic on me? Okay. To try to kill me, murder me? Confirmation, goddamn. Same shit. Okay. This is a reader that plans on doing that. Okay. Lady who raised me. Dr. T. Does her mother-in-law know that she plans on doing that? Okay. But I don't know if she watches my videos, but if she does, she does not. Because he was over there with that gym shit too. Yeah. Oh boy. Did this Miss Rita try to paint herself to be some sweet, kind, and wonderful and sweet, just so sweet and innocent person to people? Okay, like she did me. Okay. Like she tried to paint herself as that to me, and it took Almitra to tell me, bitch, she's not that. Okay. Is she that at all? Evil-hearted. Okay. Just like Dr. T. Just like Dr. T. Okay. And y'all can be that. I don't give a fuck. But it's amazing to me. Did Philippe get readings on me? Mm-hmm. I was trying to figure out who over there giving them readings. Was Dr. T the one giving them readings about me? Of course. Probably other people too, but definitely you, ma'am. Miss Ma'am. Okay. And like I said, you can come through with the black magic every night. Okay. So we already see somebody went over one time, right? Somebody went overseas one time to get some work done on me, correct? Okay. Now, was it anybody on this app? No. Okay, so I'm not talking about y'all. Okay. Somebody here in Cleveland, Ohio. Okay. Somebody that I know. Somebody who knows me personally. Now, I knew you played more of a role in this shit, Miss T, than what it may have appeared. I don't even know you like that. All right, anyway, honey, whatever. Okay. You both, y'all can pretend to be such nice, sweet, wonderful kind. I remember when Zarita would do that. We'd be out, and she talk all soft and and I was just like, bitch, open your mouth. Soft, sweet, kind, nurturing person. That's some stereotypical shit. That's out of that book you read that you kept trying to get me to read. What's that book? I don't know the name of it. You do. You kept trying to get me to read it. Kept telling me about it, the archetypes or whatever for women. Soft. Women supposed to be soft. And this means soft. Talk like this. Like them old silly ass videos. I saw yours on TikTok. Okay. Was I soft, sweet, kind, and nurturing to this heifer? Unfortunately. But it was a learning lesson. Was I soft, sweet, kind, and nurturing to Prophet? Okay. Mm-hmm. Just about everybody I met. Okay. And I still am. It's really not my business, but hold on, let me see. So I'm getting the don't talk about it, so I won't, because it's not my business. You are, now I don't know nothing about T and her mother-in-law, and I don't know nothing about, that's not my business. Okay. But bitch, you made yourself my business. Zarita, I ain't talking about T. I don't even know why you're in my energy. I don't know why none of y'all in my energy. I don't know why I'm a concern with for any of you. Well, I don't give a fuck about no money. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Okay. So the other night, okay, of course I saw the black magic work being done. Okay, 2 nights ago were they doing black magic on me? Of course they were. Cause I saw it. I'm like, here go the shit again. Okay, that's okay. Okay. The same. I mean, was it more than one person? No. Okay. Was it Zarita? Of course. The energy was a mix of two people. Okay. So, did Lady Who Raised Me, was she doing any at all? No. But she was one of the people's energy I saw. But I was like, it ain't her. But I definitely see Zarita's energy. Okay. Bitch, are you siphoning off of her too? Okay. Let's see. Is Zarita siphoning off of her aunt, Miss the Lady Who Raised Me, all her energy too? So I don't know, you might be feeling tired and wore out and thinking, oh, it's my age. Okay. Is she feeling tired and worn out at this particular time? Okay. Okay. You're just gonna siphon off any fucking body. Okay. Is she siphoning off Vera? V? Of course you are. I don't know. Are you doing it? Does it have something to do with my father once again? Okay. I don't know, trying to carry their energy to attract him or something like that. Is that what that's all about? Is that why she's doing it? Okay. It just sounds so ridiculous. I mean, I would say I could be wrong, but the motherfucker's swinging awfully hard. And that show when you came over here with your stupid ass comments with the reading, and I didn't even say I was reading you, I was just doing a reading. I mean, like, really? I mean, maybe he's got more of a position in this world than I know. Or he's just trying to hurt me or whatever. Like I said the other night, that shit don't bother me, affect me in any way. Oh, you just don't want me to have no dick around. A brother, a father, a man. Is that what it is? Let's see. Is that what it is? The bitch don't want me to have no man in my life, none. Okay. Whether it's my father, okay, yes. Whether it's my brother, yes, okay. It just any man, just no man. Man, her. Take out the dick. That's belong to her. Take it out. I'm like, this really cannot be the case. You ain't gonna never take my father from me. And my brother, as silly as he is, you ain't gonna never take him from me either. We share the same blood. Okay. So I don't know. And I don't know what you're up to, Miss T. I mean, what do you want? Okay. Nothing, I know. To disturb, I'm hearing, to disturb your peace. Why? Why do you want to disturb my peace? What have I done to you? I'm here, not a thing. I just want to disturb, be a disturbance in your life, okay? Let's see. Okay. That's what Dr. T wants. She just wants to be a disturbance in my life. Okay. Why? For something to do. An end, something about an ends to a means or something like that. I'm hearing stir up trouble, problems, worry. Life. Disturb your life, disturb your peace, disturb your outcome. I've read on your outcome. I've read what's to come for you. And I want to disturb it. I want to take it for myself. Everybody want to take my shit, okay? I want to take it for myself, my belongings. It belongs to me. I want to have it for myself, my peace. Here, my disturbance is causing afflictions and problems in my world, my reality. So your shit is causing problems for you, okay? I want to love again, love life. I want to love peace. I want to love wholesome, like wholesomeness. I want to be wholesome again. I want to be right again. I want to feel again. I want to know again. Peace, like happiness, righteousness, goodness. I'm hearing the word murder. I must murder you. Take your life. Take what's yours. Take what belongs to you. Because I see you. I see what you are. I know what you can do. I've read up on you. I've studied you. I've watched you. I know you have. Okay. You've been watching me ever since you saw me. And I want a piece of that. As much as I can get. It's all for me. Here, and I want to study you again. I'm hearing the word transgress. Or transgressions. My transgressions, I'm hearing something about before the Lord. Okay, things that I've done that have not been right. I want to clean it up. You can help me. You can center me. Okay, your life, your world, your being can center me. Okay, again, like bring me back to my center, who I once was, what I once knew, what I once was, what I was all about. Okay. Who stole it from me? That you got to figure it out for yourself, because it wasn't me. Okay. Why can't I have it again? Why can't I have peace again? Why can't I bring it to me again like I used to, like I used to know? What I used to know. Maybe it's just, bitch, you just getting older, shit. Okay? These things happen as we get older. We see things from a different place, a different world, a different reality, a different realm. Okay, our eyes are different from life experiences, so on and so forth. Okay, and we begin to ruminate and think about the stupid shit we did. Okay, in our past, and how good things felt when we were younger. Okay, that we didn't appreciate at the time. That's why they say youth is wasted on the young. Okay, and you want it back. Okay, you want that kind of freedom again. That's just like life. Okay. That's just life. It's not nothing for you to try to go steal something from somebody else. Okay. And now I'm here, I know. Okay. I want my peace. Disturbance. Like, I don't know, you feel disturbed. I'm so disturbed. Anger. I'm at anger. Okay. Angered. Bitter. Like embittered or bittered. Scorned. Like, I feel like things didn't go for you the way you wanted them to. Okay. They join the rest of society. Hell, I don't know why Denzel Washington just crossed my mind. I just saw Denzel Washington, like, and it's just like, you think about these celebrities and whatnot, and you see them in the pictures all smiling with the shit on, their dresses on, and their hair done and everything. They look so happy. Okay? And then if you were actually there where they are, all you see is a big red carpet that represents some debaucherous shit, them walking across it, just like they would just laid it out somewhere on some piece of ground, like say you standing in front of Public Square in downtown Cleveland. I mean, it's not a big deal. It's illusion that they paint for entertainment. Okay. But you think about those things and you think it's real. Okay. And I'm hearing you, like, you see divine in it, and you see divinity in it. Okay. You think that's the answer to all your problems and your worries and your concerns. Okay. And they themselves who are in them positions will tell you that's absolutely not the case. Okay. It's just a job that they do. That's their profession. It's a job. It's just work. That's their work. Being in the movies, on TV, and all that shit. This is still a job. They got bosses, they got supervisors, they got managers, they got people they got to answer to. They got more troubles than the lost law, just like everybody else walking the earth. They just happen to be making more money, and people take pictures. Now anybody can take pictures. Anybody can be a superstar. Anybody can be a celebrity. You got your shit. I seen some of your shit on Instagram and whatnot. Okay, leave me the fuck alone. Okay. Don't bother me. Don't disturb me. Okay. You've already tried to disturb me. Tried to disturb my peace. Okay. Why are you reading up on me? All these tarot cards and shit I got here, I ain't never read up on y'all except right here on live. I don't, y'all, not damn one of you are a concern in my life. And the only reason I'm doing it now is to vindicate myself from all the shit that I've had to endure from you. And all the bullshit. And your lies. And your black magic. And all your shit. So I do right here on live. For you to see. And you haven't just given me permission to read up on you. You're begging me and asking me to. I am here. I'm sorry. I'll move back and away from it. I don't trust you one way or another. You're not to be trusted. Okay. People try to be so sneaky and think they're hiding. I'm sure there's some more out there thinking they're hiding. Just because I hadn't spoken on you a while ago doesn't mean that I didn't see you. And there may be some people I don't see, but they will be revealed. I just know one time, a long time ago, you invited me to your little thing that you was doing for your mother-in-law, a real nice thing at the water. And I brought Rashiata with me. You were so nasty to both me and her. And even Rashiata talked about it. Like, she was so nasty. I was like, I know. We literally really thought about just leaving and going home. I don't know what that's all about. Two of Pentacles. Seven of Cups. Temperance. Death card. Seven of Wands. And the only person who should be mad is me. You know, when I came back to Cleveland, not this last time, when I came back years ago, before I had my daughter, about 22 years ago, well, 23 or something like that, I came back to this motherfucker for 1 year. That was the plan, to be here 1 year. And it's like one part of me can say, like, I should have just did 1 year and got the fuck up out of here. Not talk to nobody. Just talk to that woman who raised me. I'm gone. My year's up. I'm gone. I came back to do an internship with Dr. Reverend Otis Moss. I spoke to him because I was trying to get the military, whatever. I needed to do some work, to get the officer shit to be in the Navy. I should have did it. Got the fuck up out of here. Talking to a lady today who's like, I gotta leave. I'm leaving. I'm going to Houston. How terrible it is. Everybody I talk to who has issues with this city, it's not the city in of itself. It's people like y'all who are so mean and evil and hateful and nasty and do the most ridiculous, insane things to other people. Targeting them, jealous-hearted, hateful. I talked to one girl, she said, I've lived in a lot of different places. She said, jealousy is everywhere, but I've never experienced it the way I've experienced it here. Beautiful girl. Beautiful woman. And I'm like, and it didn't used to always be that way here. At least I didn't think it was. What the fuck happened? I don't know. I think it's some kind of plot and plan and design in the backgrounds. I don't know. I'll talk about that another day. It's just no balance here. You're looking for options, looking for what you can do, looking for what you can build. Not feeling like you're receiving, maybe just giving. Like no one's giving to you, again, receiving, okay? No receptive energy here. Or giving energy, maybe I should say that, okay? Maybe you feel like no one loves you, like no one cares, okay? Like you're just in it on your own, okay? I don't know, maybe like you're lost or something, or deprived. Maybe like you feel like nobody's paying attention to you. Like I remember you talking about who your history, your heritage in East Cleveland. Was your great grandfather or uncle, some shit like that? Legacy here. Like he was well known. I can't remember who he is. I don't even remember your last name, honey. Well, your maiden name. I don't know. But I do remember you talking about that. Or speaking about it. You want something to change. Like you have your groups and your community. I guess you still have it. I don't know. Your community. Okay. But I feel like you want people to listen to you, to value you. Like I feel like you feel like people don't really value you in the way you want to be valued, in the way you want to be seen. Like it's not so much like a control thing. Or like you want to dominate. If you want people to value your work and what you have to offer, and they might, but I feel like from what I'm seeing here, you feel like you're not valued. Like I'm hearing, like I hold a lot of value. A lot of people feel like that. Okay, I have felt like that, but shit, fuck it, I know my value. Y'all want to try and tear it down and destroy me and all that kind of stuff, whatever. I used to feel like that, and people don't listen to me. And 5 minutes later, they say the exact same thing I said, or I tell them something, or teach them something, and here they come a couple of days later saying the exact same thing like they teaching me something. I'm like, well, bitch, I just said that to you 2 days ago. Get tactics and whatnot to try to tear you down, to try to devalue you once again, whatever. Okay. These are people who don't feel valued. Okay, and are jealous hearted and all of that kind of stuff, okay? But I feel like you just want to yell out and scream out, like, hear me, listen to me. I know what I'm saying. I know what I'm doing. I know where I'm going. I know who I am. Three of Wands. Okay, the Hermit. Ten of Swords. The Justice card. Okay. Don't be mad. Like I said, I'm the only person who should be mad. I'm the only person at all this who should be angry. Okay. And I'm really not. More disgusted than anything. Okay. I feel like you've taken a lot of time, you've done a lot of work, you've gone within and reflected, and it's just like, hear me, see me, value me. Okay. And you don't feel valued, you don't feel seen, you don't feel hurt. You may feel like people just looking at you like the surface of you and not deep within. Not all that you have to teach, not all that because you teach. Not all that you have to. I never been to none of your meetings and with your group or nothing like that, but that's what you do. People follow you. I seen pictures a few years ago, they be there. Okay, so you teach, and you just want people to hear and see and know that you know something, that you're somebody. Okay, follow me. I got the word to share, but I don't feel like it's a vain thing. That's not. I'm not seeing that. I feel like there's a lot of softness in there, a lot of sensitivity, deep sensitivity. It's like urging, I like urging you to reach out or something. I don't know, not you to reach out, but people to reach out to you. You know, there's an urgency, like reach out to me. I have so much to share. I have so much to offer. I have so much to give. And it's like a deep sensitivity. I keep hearing a deep urging for people to know, to trust, to believe. Okay. And I feel like you feel like you've been waiting, just waiting. When are they going to hear me? When are they going to see me? When are they going to go? You feel as though people have, I don't know, maybe they have, I don't know your life like you know mine. Okay. You may feel like people have backstabbed you, betrayed you. Okay. Join the club, goddamn. Like you've really been hurt here a lot by a lot of, I feel like maybe you feel misunderstood, and you very well may be misunderstood. Okay. I don't know your sign. I don't know your zodiac sign. Is it Virgo? Aquarius or some shit? I don't know what it is. Okay. But I feel like you feel like you've been betrayed. Okay. And I feel like the betrayal is not so much like maybe somebody slept with your husband or something, your best friend slept with your husband or some shit like that. No, I feel like it's more so the betrayal is people, you feeling people are not listening to you. People are not valuing you, who you are and what you have to say and what you have to share with the world. You know, like it's just like you want some justice here. You well, I'll get back to that. I'm not sure. The devil here in reverse. Okay. 6 of Cups. The Hierophant. You just want what you feel is fair. Okay. But it's like this too. I want to be seen too. I want to be heard too. But again, I don't think it's vanity, and I don't think it's from a place of you not doing any work and just pretending. I don't see that. Okay. This woman here, she has actually put in some work. That's a question. Yeah. She's not just pretending like she has. No. You put in some work and you put in some time. I'm hearing favor. Okay. I just heard favor from the Lord. That's that church shit in me. Okay. But and you want people to see and to know that you're sincere. You come from a place of sincerity. You're not trying to control anybody. You're not trying to hurt anybody. You're not trying to harm. That is, at least that's not what you set out to do. That wasn't in my heart. That wasn't in my mind. Okay. Pleasing, like you want to be pleasing to the Lord. I know you're not a Christian, but you know, okay, to the greater here. Okay. I feel like maybe you had a very good life. Maybe growing up. Childhood. I heard childhood issues, childhood stance. It wasn't bad. Okay. I don't know, I think you're a little bit younger than me, not that much younger than me. Okay. I guess you grew up in East Cleveland, Cleveland Heights, some shit like that. Okay, when it was nice. No, much nicer than it is now when it actually felt like a real community. Maybe that like there weren't any real problems in your life. Okay, which people think that demonize that. Why? That's a good thing. Shit. Okay. Like you ain't nobody. You ain't been through this. You been through that. Shut up. You don't know what somebody been through. Just because they had a good life or what you think that appeared, maybe it wasn't what you went through or whatever, doesn't mean that the person wasn't challenged with things. The fuck. Okay. You feel like people. You feel like maybe what you have to offer, or maybe people are looking at you like what you have to offer is not memorable. Okay. In other words, like it has a confirmation there. Like, in other words, like it has little to no meaning. Not memorable. Like, you're not memorable. Like, will they remember me? Will they see me? Okay, like they don't take what you do again and what you have put together, okay, from your hands seriously. Six of Pentacles, okay. Princess of Cups, the Fool. But you do have a wealth of knowledge. You do have a lot to offer. You do have a lot to share. You do know a lot. But you're burdened with something. Something about the responsibility or the weight of carrying other people's issues, burdens, problems. But like they don't want to hear it. Like you feel like what you have to share to offer comfort and blah, 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 this, that, and the other. Like they may look at, like they don't really listen. Okay. You may feel like they look at you like you don't have no wisdom. Like you're young. Not so much in age. You feel like people may look at you as though you're silly. Like you're being silly. Like you'll never be taken seriously. And maybe like you'll never prosper. Okay. And that what you're trying to build and establish will never be. There might be people here who are trying to take you down here. Okay, and take down what it is that you're trying to do and accomplish. Okay, yeah, people working together to try to do that. Now that might be people here, that might be people other places, with the social media presence and all of that. I mean, you are abundant. You are an abundant resource. And I am definitely hearing things take time, okay, to establish oneself. Okay. In the realms that they're in the realms that they work in. And you have been acknowledged. You have gotten acknowledgement. I've seen some of the stuff on social media. Okay. Maybe it's not enough, or maybe it's not what you want, or maybe once again you can get all that. Okay, it's also like that thing where it says a man is without honor in his own home. It's just like I don't want to really speak on her too much, but just like how many terrible things I've heard about your mother-in-law before even before I met her, but I still went to her. And even after. So, people always say negative, nasty things about people. Okay. But again, especially in your own home, man is without honor in his own home. You may feel like that people knew you from your past. I'm not saying you were an evil, bad person. I don't know anything about your past. Okay, and now who she thinks she is, trying to be some spiritual leader and spiritual guru. Okay, maybe that might be an issue. I'm hearing it is. You think people don't know you for who you are, what you've done, what you've accomplished. I'm here, you've accomplished a lot. You've done a lot of work, okay? Necessary work, okay? Necessary to help others, to assist others, okay? You might have people come to you and expecting you to be like her, but you're not. You're your own person, okay? And you have to do your own work your own way. This is what I'm hearing, okay? So establish that. Okay, within your life and within your being. And hell, just keep moving forward, but don't bother me. I don't care what that little heifer said to you. Okay. Her evil ass. evil-hearted and low down. I am hearing she's a gem. You're a gem. Sometimes people can get lost on our path, lost on our way, and especially when some little nasty, evil-hearted person comes in whispering things in our ear. But damn sure you shouldn't be reading up on people here. Okay, what y'all say without their permission? Okay, y'all, you gave me your permission, reading up on me. Okay. Or reading up on me to why do I make a difference to you? Okay, what is this money shit? You may feel like again, just things are not going the way you want them to. What you tried to put out there, the energy you tried to put out there, and that you tried to establish for yourself. Okay, I'm hearing something about the boundaries. I don't know what that is. Okay, I'm hearing peace. You want peace. I'm hearing lack of aggravation. Okay, you don't want to be aggravated. You're tired of being aggravated. Maybe again, people not trusting you or believing in you. Okay, believing in your word. You know what? A lot of times, we had these organizations and these churches and temples and all that type of shit. It's just how people are. Any spiritual leader or any leader, period, whatever they're leading, they're gonna always feel that way. That what they're doing is not being appreciated. People don't appreciate it. Okay, they don't like me, so on and so forth, but they be there for whatever reason. There are people in those, like when people be on here, right? Like I have like 1,400 something subs that they're showing. I remember when I was younger and I was in the church. And I was in church all the time. And I would get real disappointed because hardly anybody would come on Sunday night. And I was talking to my pastor about it. Or was it Sunday night service or some event they had? And I was talking to him about it. And he said to me, it's not in the numbers. It's not. So when people want to tear down another person, like on these apps, for example, and they say shit, ain't nobody listening to you because you maybe don't have a huge number of views or subs, okay? But this app shit is some scammy bullshit anyway. We don't know the real numbers, okay? You can buy, I don't know what the hell going on with YouTube and Google, kind of scammy shit they got going on in the backgrounds or whatever, okay? And corruption. Like I heard one girl on here say one time, it's not the amount of people that watch, it's the right people. I want the right people to watch. But anyway, my pastor said, yeah, he just said to me, it's never in the numbers. It's always going to be a lot of people. I may have sometimes get off here 300 views, 100 views. They just like the drama. The majority of them coming through, they just like the drama. I know that. Okay. Hopefully they're getting some words of wisdom. And these other motherfuckers who was coming after me, targeting me, hear what I have to say to you. Because they're watching too. You can have thousands of people following you. Half the time, a lot of them people come because everybody else is there. They're following. They're just followers. Majority of people are followers. Majority of people are sheep. They're just gonna follow what everybody else doing. That's why they had these apps, just to see, well, what trend can we put out there next for everybody to grab, and everybody just grab a hold of it. Just do what everybody else is doing. Mindless, like sheep, NPCs. But there are people there, so I don't give a fuck if I have 10 people who view it. Yes, it does do something to you to feel like, oh, only 10 people watched. Okay. Really, it could have been like 100 people that watched, whatever. But to say that ain't nobody watching, that's such an insult to those people that it ain't an insult to me. Because you're trying to insult me and hurt me. No, you're insulting those people who actually did watch. There are people there who value what you're saying, who value what you're doing. Some people, again, they're going to come for the drama, they're going to come for the gossip. For whatever it is. Okay. They're not really listening. They're just there. Something to do. Sometimes some people, like I remember my dad, and he was going to church, and I was like, "Why do you go to church? Do you believe? You don't even believe any of that." No, but it gives me something to do, and I like a community. Sometimes they just like a community. That's valuable because some people need a community. Not some, most people. Just about everybody needs some kind of community. You offer a community, if nothing else. So where you may feel like people aren't valuing you and who you are and what you have to say and what you have to share. There are. So don't worry about the rest. Just continue to do your work. Just like, when I was younger, when I was much younger, my teenage years, I asked the lady who raised me, I said, what do you think about Martin Luther King, during that time period? And, she was like, well, I thought he was a troublemaker. She said, but most people did. All of this shit you see now, she didn't curse, okay? But all this stuff you see now, with everybody, Martin Luther King, now this was like 80s, 90s, okay? Martin Luther King and all that. She said it was not like that during his time. Okay. That whole March on Washington, all you got to do is read it. It's in the autobiography of Malcolm X, what that was all about. Okay, They was doing these talks in these little churches in the South, little teeny tiny churches. Okay, and now look. Well, now folks is doing AI and making fun of them on, that's the disrespectful, disgusting world we live in. I know he was Illuminati and like, okay, well, whatever. Okay. All right. You don't even get into all that. Okay. But I'm just saying, so there are people that value your work, okay, who you are and what you do. You just don't want to be in a space and place of regret. Okay. And I don't know if there's of course, there's always some man or men in the picture here. Okay. I don't even want to read on that. I don't know what that's about. And I don't want to read on it. All right. Of course, when I came on here, I didn't think this was going to go in this direction. Okay. You may feel like you're stuck. And you may feel like, okay, in one respect, things look well for you and all of this kind of stuff, but you might feel alone in that, okay? And I'm hearing you're not alone here, okay? You may feel like you want to give up, okay, on something and let go, okay? There's something... I don't know, there's a male presence here. Something about that energy, and I don't know what that is. Okay. You may be in a place where you're beginning to feel like, you're unsure of yourself and who it is that you are and what it is that you're doing. Okay. You may feel like something's bothering you. Okay. That may be everything that I just read. Okay. Is bothering you. Okay. Tormenting you. Here, I'm hearing tormenting your soul. Do not allow it. Okay. Don't allow yourself to be in that space and place. Something about a man here, and it's something about money here. Okay. I don't know. A man with money overseas. You're going to see him about some money. I don't know. Does that have anything to do with me? Okay, let's see. Let's see, folks done kept all kind of secrets and all kind of things when it comes to me. Does that have anything to do with me? This man with money overseas or anything like that? Okay. No. Praise Jesus. Okay. I know that may seem like, well, what would they have to do with you? But they've done a whole lot of shit here. Okay. It has something to do with me. Okay. Again, you want to celebrate again. Okay, you want to have the joy again, the abundance again, the innocence again. And I'm hearing, I just heard the word serve. Okay. That's what you're looking for. You don't want the conflict here. Okay. And again, you don't feel like you're abundant or have anything to share, or that people aren't seeing you in that way. Like you haven't really planted anything. Okay, that people are seeing you that way. Okay, but again, here you are. This is your energy, this Empress energy. Okay, you have a lot to share, a lot to offer. Give it. I'm hearing. Okay, and stop holding back. Let me preach to the choir. Okay, give it and stop holding back. Give all you can. Okay, be all that you can be. Okay. And I'm hearing like that you are prosperous. Okay, you have prosperous prosperity and abundance. Okay. If there are these energies that are trying to take you down and whatnot, okay, maybe that shit is going to come to an end, but not hell. If you bother me, it ain't. Okay, it's gonna persist because I haven't done anything to you. Okay. Confirmation. Okay. You don't need to do anything to steal or anything like that, or take from people, or do unnecessary, do magic on folk. Okay. Okay. Trying to make folk miserable and bring towers to them and all of that. Okay. It's not necessary. I'm hearing your work is good. It's great. It's abundant. So keep on working. And those who hear will hear. Those who don't, they don't. Period. I kind of feel like people like you, if you still do your work, you got your group and all of that kind of thing, I feel like it's so needed. It's so needed here. And, sometimes I look around and I'm like, this city have just dried the fuck up. It's just dry. All the little things that made Cleveland, the local things just gone and been taken over by the corporate bullshit and whatnot, and people with the hateful hearts and jealous and want to tear each other down in the little small communities. Ain't nobody got no money like that, but want to pretend and flex and all of this type of thing as though they do, and blah blah blah. And it's just dry than a motherfucker. Okay. As much as I disliked it here and didn't want to be here and did end up staying here, I made a life for myself and I had a nice time. I enjoyed myself here. Okay. Finding places like your mother's temple and all of that kind of stuff. It's you're needed. Even she said that one time. She said people like you are needed here. She wasn't talking about you. She was talking to me. People with the talents and gifts that want to run away from here and go somewhere else. And I ain't saying I ain't shit. You might want to, whatever. But I'm just saying, your work you do is needed. Okay, not that baneful shit for unnecessary reasons and unnecessary causes. Okay, get this place some flavor, shit. All right. Again, I didn't think it was going to be that. Okay. All right. You all have favor. Peace.